Yeah, hello viewers. Welcome to another episode of Impact Pod. Today we have three lovely ladies and two honorable male in the house today. And the topic for today is sex, marriage, and communication. So I will throw it to the house. Let everyone introduce themselves.
Hi, everyone. My name is Star. I'm 28 years old. And what else? What?
Have you ever been in a relationship or have you ever been married before?
No, I've never been married, but I have been in a relationship. I'm currently in a relationship right now.
Sorry, before I jump, stars. STAR or with Z?
STAR.
Okay.
And
We're
where are you
coming back to
from?
that.
No.
Hi
Star, where are you
everyone.
from?
Oh,
I am half Congolese and Rwandese.
Okay.
I see.
Other lady.
I see.
Introduce yourself.
All right.
hi everyone. My name is Bumi.
Bumi, that's
Yeah, and I'm 30 years old. I'm from Nigeria,
Okay.
What part of Nigeria are you from?
Ondo State.
Ondo State.
Ooh. KTK.
Awesome.
Okay.
Yeah, the ugly me.
Oh, my name is Oladipo Anjorin. I'm from Nigeria. People know me as DJ Dandy.
DJ, the only one DJ Dandy in
Dandy.
Chicago.
Dandy.
Or you call him
Yeah.
Anjono.
That's Spirit, right?
Yeah, that's spirit.
Okay.
Okay.
Hi, I'm Nado. I'm 35. I'm from Togo, West Africa. And no, I'm not married. I was. But
Life goes on.
life goes on.
Thank
It's
you.
beautiful.
Okay.
My name is Anthony Akirimade. I'm from Nigeria. That's all I can say.
Okay. Well, thank you everyone for introducing yourself. I really
Whatever.
appreciate that. So
Did you
let
introduce yourself?
you want me to introduce myself?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. Take it easy on me. Hey, hey, hey. Okay, my name is Olusoji Adeniyi. I'm from Nigeria also. Thank you.
Soji for short.
SOJ, Son of Jesus.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So let's dig into the topic.
So, sex, marriage, and communication.
Yes.
Those are things that is amazing because it's the Holy Trinity. You know, to be in a peaceful marriage, you need sex and communication. Because I don't see how you can have a marriage without sex. Well, I don't see how you can have a marriage without communication either. And if it's not right, one of them is not there, then you're not going to be in a happy place. Like, I don't know how to explain. If you can't communicate with your partner, what's the point calling that person a partner? You know, you have to have friendship before you can call it a marriage. Because a marriage is a lot of hard work. You know, relationships are hard work. So if you don't have communication, you have nothing. Because your partner can be planning on, example, in America, you could be planning like, oh, I'm going to do 5 years in America. And your other partner is like, oh, I want to spend the rest of my life in America. If you don't have communication, you don't have anything in a marriage. Even if it's just about daily activities, you going to work, what is the wife doing and stuff like that. If you don't have communication, you don't have anything. You don't know what's going on in each other's life. You know, communication make love stronger, to know each other, because just because you married that person, that don't mean that's it. They're a piece of furniture in your house for the rest of the life. You know, you because you married that person, you had to grow together. You have to have an amazing sex life. You had to be interested in each other. You had to know each other, like communicate about everything. If somebody asks you, "What's your wife's favorite color?" Oh yeah, she like brown because she loves good in black, or you know, yellow make her smile. You know, stuff. If somebody asks you, "What's your husband's favorite food?" Oh, my husband, he like egusi, or he like ogbono. He like, and you know that by communicating every day. They could tell you this is what they like, but you could tell because you communicate with them, you see them every day. You can tell what they like, you know?
That's nice. That's nice.
So marriage is just like two different individuals, different backgrounds coming together to become one.
Okay.
So with that, you need communication very well, and you need some adjustment.
Okay.
Like you're coming from a different background, she's coming from a different background. Now you guys want to become one. So there will be some adjustments, some agreements, and in marriage, there's no secret. you guys have to be open to each other very well to make things work.
Yeah, right. I don't believe what to say.
So, okay, to me,
Yeah.
when it comes to marriage, I always tell people to marry your best friend. So marriage is more than love. Love is not enough. This person has to be your best friend, you know. You have to know this person. Just because when you have a friend, you'll be like communicate without trying hard. So you understand? Like I can tell you everything, tell you anything just because you're my friend.
Yeah, true.
So that is how I see marriage.
But at the same time, you know, you can know somebody your whole life. You can know somebody very well, like your best friend, and y'all not meant to be together. You know what I'm saying?
But
So,
you know
but
what?
at the same time, you can meet somebody. There's people that met each other in 3 months. They got married and they spent the rest of their life together peacefully. You
That's
get
right.
what I'm saying? So, yeah, you could be your best friend with somebody. Because I've been best friend with people for like 20, 30 years. But I know me and them can't be in the same room for like 5 minutes or too long because we argue about everything. But I love them and I never want to lose them out of my life. But I know we don't agree on everything. I don't see myself in a marriage with them, you know? So you could be best friend with somebody and still not have good communication in the marriage at all because you're too scared. Because you love that person and you know that person too much, you're too scared about communicating. You'll let them get over you with everything, you know? So yeah, you could have best friends too, but
So what I mean by when I say this, like marry your best friend, doesn't mean you should marry everyone that's your best friend, like your friend.
true.
For me, I have
You understand? But if this person that you're getting married to has to be your friend.
Yeah, but for
That's-
me, I
yeah.
have a very different perspective. I mean, like, for me, marriage, communication, sex, there's no template for it. No template. But nowadays, we're stereotyping everything, especially we Africans, because from our background, we are conservatively born. We were conservatively born. We were raised conservatively. So, like, there's something, we just take it to be the norm in communicating. But has anybody sat down and say, how do we even communicate in marriage? How do we even have the sex in marriage? So, for me, there's no template. What works for A will not work for B. Like she said, you can see people who met from nowhere.
And clicked.
3 months, they've been living together happily for the past 30 years. And you see people, 5 years,
It's war.
they were like, no, 5 years, they were cool. They felt like they knew each other very well. But they got into marriage and they were like, wow. So this is not the guy I thought I knew. So for me, there's no template. That's just the way I see
Yeah,
it.
because you never know what you're gonna expect out of life. You can know somebody and be so deep in love today, but then when life smacks you in some way and stuff like that, like your job, having kids and everything, when those like realities hit you, and you realize it's like not that fairy tale that you expected from growing up. Like, oh,
No,
we're gonna be
no.
Prince Charming and
No,
whatever.
that's wrong. I'm going to disagree again because I'm going to say this with all sense of sincerity. People always say, oh, life is not fairy tale. Many times, life is fairy tale. It's the way you handle it. You know what? People expect too much from people. I said this in one interview one day. We did it. Somebody went to watch the video, and where I said, the reason why, the thing that keeps me going in life is that no matter who you are to me, I don't expect too much from you. And she watched it and she was mad. She was like, fuck you, blah, blah. Oh, sorry for
You free.
You get what
you
I'm
free.
saying?
You free.
That is,
that?
I always tell people, don't expect too much from anybody. We are all human beings. We are flesh. Anybody can mess up at any time. If you don't expect, I'm not saying you shouldn't love people. You can love people and not expect too much from them.
It's like you're saying that you shouldn't have standard or something.
No.
Okay.
No, I think you should have standards. I think it's
Exactly.
important to have your standards, but I think sometimes expectations is where we're disappointed.
Yeah.
I'll agree to that because it is possible to love someone, but just because you love that person doesn't mean that person should love you back.
True.
And honestly, for being honest, it's 2024. It's not just all about love.
Yeah, I know.
There's many things to talk
Yeah,
about.
it's not just all about love. Like,
No.
Everything comes in. It's not the same thing that was back in the villages years ago.
You know what?
Now everything is included.
No,
Don't forget social
a
media.
lot of
everything.
our generations, coming generation, listening to all this song. People base their life on the kind of music they listen to, the lyrics they listen to. You just say it's not about love. I've heard the song who say it's all about love, baby. I've heard the song who say 50-50 love. No, sometimes it can be 70-30 for you to work out. Sometimes it can be 80-20. Sometimes it has to be 50-50 really. But like I said, for me, there's no template anywhere.
Well,
And then
from me,
going back and when you're saying like expecting so much from somebody, I feel like when you're in a relationship with somebody, right, and then we're growing together and stuff like that, I'll tolerate some stuff at the beginning. Like, oh, when the first time we dated, you don't open the door for me. I'm gonna tell you like, oh, I'm gonna communicate with you. I like it that my man is very alpha. Like, I want you to take your place as a man fully. Open the door for me, and you know, stuff like that. And the next time, I'm gonna give you like 2 strikes. You don't do it a third strike, okay? No. So that don't mean I'm expecting too much from you. I just have a standard,
Right.
and when you didn't do it the first time, so I'm telling you, this is what I like. If you like me for who I'm telling you that I am, and I want
So
you to be, you want to be with
No,
me,
please, just-
you're going to agree to what I'm
Before
saying.
he chips in, let me chip in. For me, I would say, like you said, no template. There's no template to marriage. There's no template to love. There's no template to sex. There's no template.
Yeah.
It's understanding.
You got to be spontaneous.
If you
about
don't
shit.
if you don't understand each other, if you don't know each other, then that's the beginning for me of, I would say, failure. Like what you just said now, that is your love language. But is that his own love language?
Exactly.
So
that's
he
what
has
I'm
to
about to say.
communicate
No,
with me.
no.
Maybe what-
He can't communicate your love language. You will have to communicate, but gently.
Yeah.
Remember
Maybe open the
something.
door
That's
for you
why
is
I
one
said
guy.
I'll
Wait,
give
no.
someone
Wait.
strikes,
3
right?
strikes
I
is
have a
not
question
enough.
for you.
3 strikes. No. 3 strikes is not enough.
Yeah.
You've grown. Let's assume now, you've been like this for 35 years. You married someone. Let's agree the person is 37, 38. That person hasn't been doing that for 38 years. And you are,
If he wanna
no,
be
no,
with
there's
me.
nothing like if you want.
Hold on.
Stop. Let it be. Let you. It's love. Is that not what you said?
Yeah.
Why should love be a strike? Why
It's
can't
not
there be?
a strike.
You said a strike.
This is my love language, and you want
okay.
to speak my love
Okay, let's
language
agree to
with me.
disagree.
Boomy, how would you like to be loved? Wouldn't you want your man to love you the way that you will be loved? Even when it comes sexually and anything, you want your man to know exactly like how to satisfy you, how to talk to you, how to hold you. It's communication in sex and marriage. We got to do this forever. If one day you don't do it the way that I like, okay, yeah, today. Tomorrow you don't do it the day I like again. The
Right.
third time you don't do it the way I like it again.
Yes.
It's like
Is
sex
that
is
true?
gonna be boring.
It's
Like,
just
No,
gonna
no, no,
continue
no,
as a
no, no,
pattern.
no,
You
no, no,
so
understand?
it's not fair to me.
I totally disagree.
No, it's not fair to me.
Okay, yeah, right. Okay, Danny says you want to ask
have
a
a
question.
Yeah, one question. Okay, after the third strike,
What
What's
next?
gonna happen? What's
and
next?
it did not change.
So
What will
here-
happen
here's the
to the
thing.
marriage, to the love, and everything? What will
No,
happen?
but all of this, even while we're talking about marriage, we're working up to a marriage too. Let's talk about, because there's other people here that have not been married yet. So while we're together working towards a lifetime together, I'm letting you know what I would like in our relationship in the future. So I'm giving you a couple of chances,
There's nothing
I'm
like
not
chances
saying
in
not
marriage.
chances,
No,
but
no,
I'm
so
letting you
so
know what I
good.
like.
That's good.
So
Hold
if you
on.
always do it like 7 days out the week, this is what you like. At least 1 or 2 days, you're gonna do it the way that I like. You get what I'm saying? Even with, let's talk about sex. If you like to have sex missionary, you get what I'm saying? And I'm not a missionary person. You know what I'm saying? Okay, but I'm gonna let you enjoy, because this is how I understand that you like it. But Today we're gonna do it your way, and tomorrow you want to do it your way again. No, it's not okay. We're in a relationship together.
But that
This
means-
is a
What you said now is
Sorry.
contradicting.
It's
to your-
contradicting.
It's
hold on.
contradicting.
Okay, hold on.
How?
Let me even ask you.
I'm telling
No,
you.
no,
this-
let him talk.
Let me ask you
I will tell
general.
you why
Let
it's
me ask you
contradicting.
general question. Yeah, what is marriage?
a union between two people.
No,
What is marriage?
the formalization of relationship between a man and a woman. That's just the way I
Please,
see
can
it.
you respect everyone? There are so many genders out there too.
That is the bit. You
There are
say
so
we
many
shouldn't
genders
count.
out there too. There are
Oh
X,
yeah,
there's
you're
gender
right. You're
X.
right. Okay,
Let's
let me
keep-
say.
yes.
Yeah.
Union, I guess.
Yeah,
Union
I mean,
is better.
It's the
Okay.
formalization of
Union.
union between
Yes.
two
People, right?
people.
Yes.
That's the way
That's
I
what
see
I
it.
said, ain't I?
Yeah, no, you said we're coming together. No,
No, it's a union between two
because
people.
you know why? People who are not even married, who have just dating, they live in good marital life down. People who put marriage on their head.
Yeah.
Yeah. So for me, because of what you said, yes, I understand. A woman needs to be chased, whether you like it or not. Ladies need to be chased. Even if lady walk up to you, say he likes you as a guy, along the way, she still wants you to do some things
Yes.
as a
I'm giving
guy.
you a go.
Yeah.
Get ready
so
for the race.
that's just it.
So according to what she said, right? One thing I would say is that you can never change anybody.
True.
They might try to bend their ways for you just to satisfy you at that moment.
Trust
But
me.
they will never change.
Just
So
Some
if
might
you
be
love
work-
somebody, you can't satisfy that person the way that they want.
So here's the thing. I don't want to be with a man that would change my ways. This is how I am. This is
Okay.
how I do my things. So when you come into my life, it's either you take me for who I am.
or you
or
walk
leave.
away.
So the same way with the man. I'm not looking to change any man.
Exactly.
So I see you the way you are. So then it's like we're still together and I'm watching, right? So it is okay if you are doing some things I don't like. And if I like communicate with you and you're not willing to change, then it is up to me to want to stay or leave. I'm not going to change who you are. So if I decided to stay, then that means I'm okay with
the
whatever you
baggage.
are doing.
But okay, do you want to tell me you can be okay with everything a guy does and you say, I don't want to change you?
That is what I'm saying. If I'm not okay,
You're going to speak out right.
speak
and
up.
if I
No,
speak
she's
up,
saying she'll leave.
if I
You
speak up
leave.
and you are not willing to change, and I realize that okay, this is not going to be good for the both of us, I will just leave.
That's how.
So
people-
every
yeah,
guy,
but
but
you
that's the
don't want to
thing.
change too.
Yeah, I'm saying that's what I'm saying. Like I don't want a man to change me. So let's say there are some things that I am doing right. Okay, for example, I love piercings.
Okay.
Right? You met me and I have my piercings in. You saw me the way I am, right? And then you were like, "Oh, you want me to take this out?" No way, I'm doing that. So let's say I have some like I know I like argument a lot, right? And you're like, "Oh, you don't want this happening all the time." I might try, but this is who I am.
No, that is okay.
That
Exactly.
means you
That
can't
is
date
where I'm
someone that
coming in.
doesn't talk to
If let me tell you, if you like argument, and I look at you, this is what is missing in most relationship nowadays, because people don't really look at the basic. If I come to you, I say I want to date you, and I say that you're always arguing, it's not for me to tell you that you. I can tell you, hey babe, why do you like to argue? And you come out to me, yeah, that makes me happy.
That's what I do.
That's what I do. You know what? I'm going to respect that. But for me, I don't like argument. It's not going to come with fight. Okay, you like argument? Okay, we're going to be in the house. I'm going to torment you. You talk to me tomorrow. From there, you start be like, I need
Why
to
am
tone
I
down for this
disturbing
guy.
myself?
But people come into relationship, into my, be like, yeah, I want you to do this. I want you.
Exactly.
Yeah, so you say it exactly how you say, not to cut you off. You say you'll be quiet. Like you don't like argument.
No.
She like argument. I don't have to say nothing, but I know I like you as a
Yeah,
person.
yeah.
And I don't want to lose you. So I know that thing. I'm gonna keep ignoring you. Sooner or later, our whole life, you're not gonna keep arguing all the way till
Because-
we
because
die.
to-
You're gonna
to you,
realize, like,
to
as
her,
a person that you love.
That is what make her happy. But for me, I see that as a red flag.
But you know what?
But I'm good because I care about her. I'm gonna
But
work
you know
on
what?
it.
I have come across people, both male and female, that can't handle me. They left. And there are a lot of people that are right there with me. I literally have a
I will
girlfriend.
tell you.
And
That-
once I start, she'll
Yeah.
be like, okay, you won.
Exactly.
So all the time you're okay like that?
Yeah.
Because I
See,
like to argue too.
That's a personality. We all have our likes, our do's and don'ts. If that's what she likes, if you meet someone that is ready to dance to that tune with you, good with you. If you meet somebody that is not ready, they take a walk.
Well, right.
It's all about what you like and what you don't like. So everybody, like I said, there's no template.
There isn't.
But
There is
I
no-
don't agree with you with what you just said. You don't
Like-
work out on everything.
Exactly.
No,
hold
don't get me
hold
wrong.
on.
No, I'm
If
not
you
saying
really- hold on.
everything.
If you really love somebody,
Yes.
let me tell you one thing. You can meet somebody anywhere and you be
Yes.
like, you just look at the person, you be like, man, I just love this guy. I just love this girl. But to the girl, she be like, well, we just see once in a while. But deep inside, you know you have this hold on.
Yeah, I understand you.
So whatever baggage she comes
Yeah.
with,
You're willing to take.
yeah.
I disagree, and I will tell you why.
Okay, why?
I won't walk away from every situation. Anyone that walks away from every situation
limit
is
to
not
it.
ready. But everyone has their limits.
Yes.
Hold on.
Hold on.
Everyone.
No, as you saying, it, let me be chipping in the response for you.
Okay, give it to me.
Okay. Like you say, you can't be working out of every
No.
argument. You know why? I always say this thing, and that's one of the things that keep me going to. Two wrongs don't make a right.
At all.
If you care about somebody, people always say they look at the bolder picture.
Yes.
That wow, man, we cool. Have you find time to check out the other side of him or her to know that can I handle this? So if it's about oh babe, okay, like some people be like, I need to go out every day. I've seen instances that could cause issue between guys and ladies. This guy just want to go out all the time, but this guy is like
Homebody.
yeah. So it'd be like, oh. So he got to a stage, the guy was always arguing with the girl. No, you. So I told the guy, I said, calm down. Even before evening, Epa Parker clothes. Babe, you wearing this tonight? Yo, this is the shoe. It's going to fit you.
But the truth is
hold
this.
on, hold
No,
on.
hold on,
Please,
hold on.
one second.
No, wait,
He'd be like,
wait.
oh, is this the shoe you want to?
Let-
So it got to a stage, the guy was like, is this boy crazy?
Let me give you
Are
an
you trying to
instance.
push me out? The guy said, that's what you love to do. And the girl was like, no, it's like when I go, you bringing some bitches in the house. So
Let me give you an
because of that,
instance. No.
the guy didn't stop her from going out at all. But it got to a stage, the guy was like, I ain't going out tonight. The guy said, you will go out.
How many men
You
has
will.
that patience? Let me give an insight. If you are with a lady that loves to break bottle, just because you don't want to walk away, will you be there to her to kill you? No. There's
Before you leave
No,
her,
hold on.
everybody-
Oh no.
Let him
See,
talk.
before you leave someone, you just don't walk
No,
in.
go back
and-
to the point of
No,
breaking
I'm going
bottles.
there. I'm going. You don't just walk in and walk out. You will be there to walk with someone. But when you see that, at this point, for me as an individual, it's above my limit. I can be in a relationship with someone that argues. I don't care. By the time you argue from now to tomorrow, your mouth will tire you. You will go and
That's
sleep.
it.
You will drink water.
It don't matter what you do, that person will still.
No, I'm not. I'll keep arguing with me like this. I will lay on the mat. I will sleep off. It's your mouth.
I will be in your ear.
It be
Are
my-
you sleeping?
Be in my
Hello.
ear. See,
I'm talking
that's what
to
I'm saying.
you,
Some
and you're
people-
sleeping.
see, when
Hello.
when you're in a marriage, okay, everyone, the way we are, we have our limits. We have what we can take. If you're in a relationship or in a marriage with a man or a woman, or man to man, woman to woman, anyone, and one of them loves to break things, to break bottle, it will get to a point you like a TV and stuff. You get to a point like, you know what? Before you've been breaking everything, before you break my head, let me protect myself. We all have our
But can I ask
limits.
you one question?
But can I say something?
Okay,
Yeah.
This
fine.
whole conversation, I feel like we're normalizing toxicity. This all sounds like a very toxic relationship.
Thank you. You don't need to be
But
in it. You can walk away peacefully.
Yeah,
That's why I think-
before look, I
Yeah.
have a thing to say. You can be in a relationship with somebody that you
Yes.
know has all this toxic, whatever you're
Traits.
like traits and
Yes.
stuff. You know, you can see the red
And the
flags
blue,
and stuff from the beginning and stuff like that. But there are some people that if you love them, like you don't have to be all the way down to the person break your head. You know, there's some people, especially in African communities, African like homes, that been through like mental trauma, that been through something when they were young. That this is why they're stuck like on the arguing level. Maybe because they grew up like in a home where the mom and the dad argue all the time. So growing up, they never knew nothing except that. You get what I'm saying? So you the person that you and the person agree that y'all love each other, and you know that you see that the person has this problem, and you just, oh, you know what? I can't deal with that. You got to go. But in reality, you can go anywhere. You're gonna be miserable too, because that's a person that you truly love. So what about like that's where communication come in? This person been through something. You could try to figure it out. That's why there's marriage counseling.
Counseling, yes.
There's relationship counseling. You could talk to your pastor, your church. You could talk to other people. Well, you can just not just everybody. Somebody that you feel like have experience or you know the professional level to help y'all feel. You can't just leave somebody. Most of the time, you can't just leave the person that you know has a problem.
Okay.
You get what
I
I'm
think-
saying?
Let
I'm
me,
not saying-
let,
No,
oh,
hold
sorry.
on. Let me say something,
Okay.
right? So let's say you're getting into a relationship. Everyone has their bad side, right?
Exactly.
They does. They do have their bad side. Now, it is up to you to choose what bad side you are comfortable with. That is why I said love. Marriage is more than love. Everything is more than
The
love.
love, yeah.
So let's say this person has a bad attitude, right? And you know you communicated with them. Just make sure it's a bad attitude that you,
You can
can
take.
cope with. Because even if they change now for you, right?
They'll still go back.
There might be a time in the future, 5 years later, right? Whereby maybe the trauma or everything can flare up and it comes back. So it should be something you can take.
And even more, I think people look at how their significant other treats them, but I also look at how my significant other treats other people.
Other people, right?
You know, because just because they change, because you
Mm-hmm.
wanted them to change, or just because they're not as aggressive towards you, that
But
doesn't
they're
make
aggressive to
them.
other people, yeah.
Other
Yeah,
people, so-
you're out, you're uncomfortable because now they're
Everybody
getting into an
hates you because
altercation with
Yeah.
someone.
Other,
Yeah.
So
you know?
that's you understand what I'm saying. So
Exa-
that is why
exactly.
you pick the attitude that you
That
can
you
cope
can
with.
cope with. Not to
That
the
is-
extent.
That's where it goes back to like, oh, I'm gonna show you like, hey, if you're not ready to do it this way, I can leave. And if you want to be with me, you're gonna put that to side and come be with me. But if I see any changes that you just did that to come be with me, you're not really ready to change, then I mean we're not meant to be.
But
You
what
get what
if
I'm-
you're already in it, the marriage? What will you do
If
then?
we're already in the marriage,
Yes, what will you do then?
well, not everything is forever.
So you're coming back to my point now. Not everything is forever.
They say
Can you
for
see
life
now?
or death or something, right?
Never
It's
said.
always a loophole in everything.
That is
I will find that loophole.
Okay.
But one thing I wanted to mention when we were talking about not changing people is that we didn't give any room or grace for evolution. You know what I mean? Like to evolve within a relationship. Sometimes you meet someone and they make you a better person. Or
Yeah.
you
Yes.
make them a better
Yes.
person.
Exactly.
Yes.
So-
That's what I'm saying. You'll meet somebody if you see, oh, this is the person that I would like to be in love, like to spend the rest of my life with, or just to be. I want you to be around me at this time. So yeah, I'm gonna put some of my stuff aside. Like I know when I go out with a couple of my friends and stuff like that, I could wear like gym shoes. I could wear my baggy pants and stuff like that. But then I know I have some of my friends, girls that I grew up with from Africa. We went to boarding schools together and stuff. That we're all like we're stuck in this way of dressing. Like it has to be all girly and stuff like that. Or when I wear a dress with sneakers, they'll be looking at me like, you know. But so I know when I'm gonna be with them, I'm gonna dress the way that I feel comfortable with them versus when I'm with my friends from the hood, I could wear all my baggies or whatever. And, you know, so because I compromise with everybody. Not that I'm changing myself for everybody. I know exactly, oh, this is what Sally like. This is what I'm going to do when I'm with Sally. This this is what Christina like. This is what I'm gonna do when I'm with Christina. Not because I'm doing it bad. It's just I have love for all of these people, but I know exactly how to separate it. So in the marriage too, you know, there's so many things that you love about each other, but you gotta know how to bring it in. You know, when it comes to everything. Like I was reading something, I was looking at something online the other day. This girl was saying that ever since her and her husband they've been together for like 15 years or so. And then just like 2 years ago, they learned something. She learned that couples don't never spend time touching each other without nothing sexual, like intimacy. So they'll sit down like at least once a week or once a day, whenever they come home and they hold each other. They hold.
Hold on.
Before you go to that,
Hold on, hold on.
I want us to be within the topic.
No, that is about to say something.
Okay. When you say something.
Okay.
I'm
Marriage,
coming back to
actually, there is no perfect marriage.
No, there's not.
No, there's no perfect people or perfect person. So we are just trying to make our imperfection perfect.
Okay.
So that is where we have to like talk, communicate in this thing.
Oh.
Oh,
So like you said, like,
hold on.
Okay.
you know the
funniest
Nigerian
thing-
man is not used to
No.
cuddling.
That's the thing. Listen,
He's been working
wait,
on
It's not a Nigerian thing. It's an
an African
man.
man.
Okay.
They're not used to cuddling.
Okay.
But ladies want to
I was
cuddle.
going to that part.
Okay.
I was trying to. I don't want us to like, you know. I want us to talk within the topic. Now, there's no template, but how do we communicate effectively in marriage? Because there's effective communication in marriage. How do we communicate?
Okay,
You have to
hold on,
spend
hold
time
on.
together.
Okay,
Yes.
no, you can spend time
You can spend time together
don't-
without
No,
communicating.
I've seen
each other.
people who went on vacation outside the country.
no, you have
hold
to
on.
do something together.
You hold on. You are becoming too much an American. Look at this guy. Seriously, you gotta go eat out together. You gotta go to the no.
No, that's not what
Like,
I'm
okay,
saying.
like what?
Like I was saying,
Yeah.
the lady, her and her husband realized that at least through the whole week and everything, with the kids sleeping, they have to find at least 30 minutes once a week
To cuddle.
where they cuddle. Oh, hold on. When I say cuddle, like he sits down. Some couples, the woman might be too big.
Okay,
or
let me
whatever,
ask you.
But just hug
Let
each
me
other.
ask you. Sergi, you. No, hold on. If a man cuddles you, you as an
For
African
30 minutes.
for 30 minutes.
30 minutes is too much.
Yeah,
all the-
It don't have to be 30
let's
minutes.
be frank here.
Just find a
30
amount,
minutes is
Soji.
too much to show your significant
Exactly.
other
to cuddle.
Yeah,
Exactly.
it's too much. Let me tell you why I say so. Let me talk.
You see what I'm
No,
saying?
wait.
African man.
It's not about being an African. To cuddle. What is the goal of being for us to cuddle?
Communicating. Look, listen.
Wait
sometimes-
now. Relax. Cuddle. As an African man, if I cuddle you, I don't sleep. I'm sleeping.
But
Because
you see, I
wait,
understand
wait,
where she's
wait,
going. Hold on.
I'm with the
See,
cuddling.
here it's like this. Like, let's say, for example, on a Sunday,
Yes.
Okay.
maybe the both of you are home, right? Just spend the time. Let's just say,
These
okay,
people are
15
becoming
minutes.
too
But see,
Americanized.
You
just
work
look at
hard
this.
all
Look
week.
at this. Look at this. You
Netflix
can
and
just
chill, right?
sit down in the living room. She
Put your head
lays-
on her
just
lap.
put her around and
Or
just put some
something.
TV on and watch something and relax.
Even that, yeah,
Okay.
focus on
Okay.
each other.
How-
Are you okay?
Wait, how is that communication?
Because
See, right
sometimes
here, it's not
that
about
body
like,
touch
to
to
me, that's-
touch your
We're
heart.
sleeping on the same bed, girl. What the hell are you
That don't
talking?
have nothing to
the
do with
truth
it.
is this. The truth is this from my own point of view. From my own point of view, I might be here in America, but to my blood, to my bone, I'm African. We might sit down together in the living room. You lay on my laps. We're watching a movie. I'm sorry, I'm
my mind
blunt.
is somewhere else.
It doesn't. My mind is.
We're gonna
somewhere
end
else.
somewhere. That's the
You
truth.
see?
That's the
His
truth.
mind will be
That
somewhere else
my
entirely.
mind is somewhere else. We need see. It's good to say the way it is sometimes, and sometimes you need to sugarcoat it.
But you don't want to open your
hold on.
mind to it.
That's where we now have to communicate.
Yeah. You
That's
have to
the
do
communication.
Wait,
something.
now we're going
Like,
somewhere.
I just
Can you?
we
No,
going
what I
so
was gonna
Yeah,
say
like-
Wait,
was
wait.
that there's actual. When you were saying, what did you say? He said, "What's the point of it, or what does it add to it?" There's actual hormones that are released when you have skin to skin
Exactly.
contact.
This is your. This is
Yes,
your
when you're
peace, your
when
love.
you're cuddled up with someone you love or think. Even it goes back like as babies when you have a baby, when they hand the mom the child, you're supposed to put skin
the
skin
baby
to
doesn't
skin.
have
But you
problems
It's for
yet.
bonding.
The
It's a
baby
bo-
doesn't have
But
problems
you know
yet.
what?
not.
But you know
Listen,
what?
with your
right?
mom.
Whatever
So
we're
you don't
talking about
you,
right
like
now.
your mother. You never hug. Like when's the last time you hugged your mom?
I hug. Okay, let me break it down now. I hug my mother very well, but let me tell you one thing. See, you speaking from I don't want to say you already. I don't want to use some words.
They're already
nice.
westernized.
You're already
That's just it.
westernized.
It's
Wait. Relax. I'm African to the bone. We need to understand each other. That's where we can communicate. You love to cuddle. Let's assume you love to cuddle. For me,
I don't like being touched.
no.
You don't like being touched.
No.
Wait,
I'm
now do
so-
let him land.
Okay,
Let him
go
land.
ahead.
You
Go
want to
ahead.
cuddle. You're westernized. I'm an African man. I will cuddle you just to satisfy what you
Right,
want.
right? Like
See,
it's-
that is
it's
where
just-
communication,
I just feel
effective
like
communication
this is
comes
for
in.
Men, right? For men, they would do it.
I would
But
do
you
it to
see the
please
kind
you.
Of hormones or whatever.
That hormone doesn't work.
they are getting,
Forget hormone.
They won't.
But
They're
that's
just
the thing.
doing it
Listen,
for us.
the
You know?
couple that I'm telling you about.
Are
is
they
an
African? Are they
They are a Nigerian couple.
Okay.
I will send you.
We need to
listen,
see the result of
I
that
will send
couple.
you. She said they started. Listen, she said they started. She moved in from the UK. They knew each other since they was in Nigeria. You know, and when she went to UK, he came here. They kept communication until she moved here. They got married, had kids. All of them have school and everything that's going on. So after that, she noticed that they don't spend enough time together. He's always at work. By the time they come back, the kids are crying. They have to, there's so much thing that they have to do. That one time, they take a couple of minutes. They come and they hold each other and they hug each other. That she said it lets her know, like, husband, are you okay? Oh, wife, are you okay? That moment of them just at peace and holding each other, they're switching the heat. You
Okay,
feel
But you
a
see,
welcome.
with them, right? The man
work
is
for them.
willing.
Bummy, let me.
She said that
hold
at
on.
first he wasn't okay. They started this
Nadu.
year, but now when they don't do it,
I'll go
he
back.
start
I'll
thinking
go.
like,
I'll
oh,
go
there's
back.
something
I'll go
wrong.
back to my point. There's no template for anything.
True.
Hold on. If you cuddling, you are a cuddling freak, right? Boy, God will bring a cuddler. God will give you a cuddler. No, seriously, God will give you a cuddler. But the truth of the matter is that I understand the perspective of where you ladies are coming from. And this is why we said we must have the rightful conversation. A lot of men don't know. That is just the truth. Let me tell you one thing. I always advise men, though you were raised up conservatively, try and, take a little bit, part of it, throw it away. That's the sincerity. I say it all the time. I learned something from my dad, which I prayed never to put in my life when I was growing up. The guy that man is a pure conservative man. You understand me? So if you want to live in that kind of lifestyle today, you're going to have problem with your wife.
100.
Or with any lady in your life. That's the truth. So you have to be dynamic, pragmatic in the way we do things. Most men don't have time to cuddle. Take it or you leave it. Cuddle what? They cuddle you, they're going to give you something after before the cuddling finish. That's the truth. Because an average African man feel like you hug him too much, you want to get some. Let me put it that way.
Yes, that's your heart.
Yeah,
You're my husband.
So, okay,
I'm saying the
I
truth.
want
Okay,
your
wait.
heart.
Do
so
you
hug
think that
me.
where I'm going is this? How is that for the man
Effective.
as an effective communication?
Because us holding each other is not always. So the African men, they're thinking that just because we're hugging, that the reason why they can't hold for that long, as soon as they get touching and stuff, they want to, yeah.
Like
No.
the-
So your
That's
wife
the
is not a piece of what's the name for you. Your woman is just not a piece of what's the name for
For
you.
me.
You have to feel each
And
other.
the women here, they love it. When they hug
No,
you, they feel like,
it's
yeah,
not even just
But I don't know what's
hugging.
wrong with
like
you.
you hug the person, you hold each other.
For me,
When I'm not there, you're
I'm
gonna
saying
miss
for
that.
me.
Like you get what I'm saying?
And you
But
know-
we have to have
and you
that
know,
I,
both-
un- I understand
touch.
what you're saying, right? I totally understand, right? But it's not gonna, just like you said, like marriage has no template. You understand? It might work for them, right? But
So you're telling me that in the marriage, the only time we're gonna touch each other is towards sex? So
No,
Shall I
we
not
can
tell
be
you
on the
something now?
bed.
See the way
Hold
we're
on.
going
We can
front
be
and
on the
back.
bed, lie
See the
down
way
on the
we're
bed.
going
What
front
do
and
you
back.
just? Sometimes a man want to feel the body of
Yes,
any lady in
that's
his or her
normal.
life, in his life.
That's
Just want to,
what I'm saying.
but you don't have to be.
It doesn't have to be like something.
Yeah,
they
you got to
do,
be spontaneous.
Like,
I want it
Nedu,
now. I want it now.
Nedu, see the way we're going front and back on this. The communication is not.
The truth of the matter is this: you want to have an effective life in
communication
marriage.
is not effective.
Be spontaneous about
you are ready
something.
to communicate.
No. It's not
I would
about.
say, baby,
See,
I'm ready to communicate.
it is
but you
not
have to
about
give
the
me a
time.
hug.
See, it is not about the time, or it's not about the place.
Sorry, please. Even this your argument. I know some men. There are some men who will say like, I just love to cuddle.
Yes.
That is just it. But
You just have to.
you just pray that.
see,
So when you're gonna have sex with your wife or your girl,
Yeah.
but you just ready, you go in, pyum.
that we cuddle, girl.
What do you mean that?
See,
We cuddle after
Because
we cuddle before.
At
What
that
are you
point
telling
now,
me?
There's no code.
Like that
There's
is ready.
foul play. So don't let us go
It's
there.
not-
That is not
different.
even no.
You need to
No.
prep the body for the
No.
game. So don't go there yet.
You know,
That's prep.
Wait,
even
why does it always have to be for a game? What if she's stressed? I'm tired. You just like
Then-
You will
that
understand.
happens every day.
Look at what
Or
you
she's
said now.
drunk.
Look at what you
Or
said
she's
now.
drunk.
You said she's stressed. If my lady comes home and said, "Oh, I'm stressed, I'm tired. Can I hug you?" Good. The end game is you are trying to relax yourself. That's why I'm asking. Me and you, Kodu. What is the goal? What is the end? Are you trying to release your stress?
Yes.
But I just come home. You say, "Baby." Every 15 minutes,
Cuddle
maybe
me.
once
Why
in a
does
week.
it have to
We just need to cuddle. See, if that's I've seen that you're on my neck to cuddle. I can give you cuddle for 17
I can
years.
use cuddle to kill
I can
you.
use cuddle to kill you.
I didn't even get it.
And you
Yeah.
get cuddle and cuddle, but here is the
Nothing is
truth.
achieved.
Nothing is achieved. So how do we communicate better?
I don't know what y'all talking about, but I know my future is somebody, something.
Then leave that
It's
future
gonna be
to
a
that
cuddler,
person.
right?
And now listen.
Okay.
Once a week, that man better be ready. If he go to church every Sunday or if he go to the mosque every Friday, it will be his religion once a week to come.
And cuddle. I wish you.
I just hope that
He'll do
I
it.
hope the guy will not
I
get
wish you the
drunk.
best of
He will
luck.
actually do
Alright.
it. He will do it for us.
He
now
will.
Let's
Yeah,
go
he
to the
will.
He
point
gonna
of.
feel this.
Let's-
It's a lot of look all of
Yeah,
this.
he gonna cuddle.
He
Don't
have to come
worry.
here. Come to mama.
Come to mama.
Come. Put your head
Co-
down.
co-
How will you come?
I hope the mama.
Put your head down.
God
you take
will
that?
kill
It's
you
okay,
there.
baby. I know you had a hard week. Just put your
Come on,
head
baby.
Oh my
on
God.
my shoulder.
You won't even get it time. But you will get it to you.
Okay. Let's go to the real effective communication. I've seen in most scenarios when women believe that the men should be able to read their mood. Their mood.
Is he a musician?
No. Some women might just be pissed off and they expect the man to know that they're hungry without talking. And that might lead to something the man is not even prepared for. And there might be time you're stressed from work and the man is ready for jungle justice. But just because of the mood you're in coming back from work, that might lead to something like, can't you read my mood? I can't read your mood. I'm not in you. I'm not a
Is
witch.
y'all hug?
If you got a hug, I'll read your mood.
But
This hug won't kill you.
SOJ, I go back to the point I keep making.
Yeah.
Most African men, we were raised up in a conservative way. Even
That's our
to,
ignorance.
even to today.
Romantic.
Oh, it's just
Even,
You are
no,
ignorant.
What happened?
no.
It just
you know
takes
when
time
God
to
was
like.
putting, you see how they made the Powerpuff Girls?
Are you there when God did it?
Listen,
Can we
you
leave
see
God
when
to
they made the
God's
Powerpuff Girl, he put sugar, everything nice, everything sweet, and then boom, you got the Power. When God was making African men, what did he put? Pepper, money, work, no love,
no,
no romance, no cuddling,
no, no.
Okay,
you go to work, you
no.
come back, chuka. You watch your soccer game, you watch your ball, you eat, chuka, you go to sleep. Where is the romancing? Oh, baby, what's wrong? How was your day?
Okay.
Let me
What
hug
if
you.
they-
Let me
There's
hug
there's a place for that. You know where that place is?
in the marriage, in a relationship.
Yes, in the marriage, there's a place for that.
Where?
In a relationship.
Communication.
Exactly.
You need to communicate because I'm sorry, some African men, don't let me say every, some African men,
They don't communicate.
we are providers. being a provider is much more in us than all those parts that you might want.
No.
No, let me finish.
No,
Let
no,
me finish.
I disagree.
No, wait. Let me
no.
come in.
I
Let me
disagree.
come in. Yeah, I agree.
That's an African. No,
That's what I'm
No,
saying.
hold on.
I said African.
No, let
That's
me-
why I said
But he told
African.
you he's not African.
That is it. I am. That's an African. But when you leave that shore and you are now in the Western world, then there are certain things you need to drop, and there are certain things you need to still hold on to. If you're with a woman that you say that, okay, this woman loves some certain things that you are not into, and you say that, okay, there's an opportunity for improvement in me, then you work on it. You work on it because you've seen that opportunity for improvement. That's where the communication comes in. You love this man, but you say that this man has no atom of romance in him. He has nothing in him, but you love it. But you love that man. How do you pass it to him? It's not something that will happen within 10, 15 minutes.
It takes time.
It takes time. So how do you communicate that to him to make you know that this man he doesn't have romantic anything in him?
Okay.
I'm telling you, when he come back home from work,
Jesus, this hugging again.
everything.
No, I would say so. When you were saying that one's a lot easier, if it's just a romance thing, I think that's a lot easier because you can just say, "Hey, babe, I like flowers," or you're at the store, grab the flowers, go, don't even wait for him to pick it up, put it on the belt. Hey, babe, next time these are the
African man will
flowers.
never
you
know.
Okay, let me ask you. How many African men
Have bought me
Will-
flowers.
We'll do that.
a girl will tell? Hold on. How many? We have men here. How many times have you bought a flower? How many times have you bought a flower?
I didn't buy a cut one.
Because I don't know about you
I know
guys.
he's out romancing you.
I
He
get
took
flowers.
your hand
I
to go
thought-
cut it.
Yes,
That same
and I
hand
No.
you gave hug.
That is. Hold on, guys.
That's me. because
Soji, hold on.
I was with someone that I realized that.
You have to do it.
But I would do it.
I asked you how many times.
How many times? I did it 3 times in my life.
Can you imagine?
And everything was here, not back home.
Yeah, because even in Nigeria, with all due respect, Nigerians, you can't even get flowers
yeah.
to buy. It's not in our culture. That's the truth.
I'm gonna
We
tell you
were born trained. Sorry, Nadu. We were born trained in Nigeria in an African culture. A lot of us, though we flew like 13, 18 hours here, we refuse to drop all this
There's some of
mentality
that.
back.
You see all these things we are talking about, right? It's not just about Nigerian men.
No.
African men.
No, it's-
it's men in general.
Men
But
in general,
our own
because
is-
even
no.
if you try to be with another nationality, it might not find buying flower interesting. You know?
but
But did you
their own,
communicate it?
their own ratio is a little bit better than African men. That is even in Togo, in Rwanda, Congo. You know how
That's what I'm
African
trying to
men
say.
generally,
Like, when
with
I
all due
was young,
respect.
right? I remember, Christmas time, back at home, we never been into like those Christmas gifts and stuff like that. So when I first was young, my dad just came back from Europe and he bought me like some like movies and cartoons and stuff like that where I started watching. And I noticed like when they're doing, even when I'm watching TV and they're doing Christmas, I see the Santa Claus, the white man come with the beer, with the white beer and the red outfits on, and he give all these kids this gift. And then on Christmas, I be sitting up there waiting to
Looking for
see
it.
this white man on the something with the horses. How come I never see this man in Africa? And I never see him. So one year, I told my dad, like, that's it. I feel depressed. I don't want to celebrate Christmas. I don't. He was like, why? I said, because for some weird reason,
The white man
this
never
white man never comes to the hood. What is going on? Is the hood off districts for him or something like that? Why is Santa Claus not coming here? So, like, the 30th or something, I was sleeping. He was like, well, sometime, because those in Europe, that by the time that he gets to Africa, it's like almost on the 1st.
Oh,
So
yeah.
that's why we celebrate, because in Africa they say the old, they say in my language, they say peyeye. Peyeye mean the new year and pehoho mean the old year. So the pehoho is Christmas. So he said by the time that he get here is the new year. So on the 30th, when I woke up, I had boxes. It was decorated with the Christmas coloring.
Yeah.
I was so excited.
Exactly. That is part of what we're saying. Our kind of upbringing is still.
Listen,
Hold on, please. I need to chip in one thing. Soji was asking a question. Oh, I apologize. He said, "How do we communicate that with some African men? How do you communicate with an African man?" We were having a discussion like 2 days ago at Abbas' place. We were all men, like 10 of us. I'm looking at them. I'm going to be raw
Be raw.
with what we were talking about. We were talking about giving her to a lady. Yeah, why not? Why can't we talk about it? And
We're still going there. You just move fast.
shut up. And you were like, some men, they were like, me? I didn't do that shit. Never. Why would I do that? But I asked a question there. I said, boy, if a girl want to give you that, you're going to take it. He said, why not? I mean, and I don't blame them. Even for us to be talking about it now, is because we are in this kind of environment. Even in Africa, we never talk about it, baby. Hey, what are you talking about? But a lot of people do worse things.
Behind the scene, yes.
But because of our cultural background, so, okay, like, even in marriages here, I've seen many marriages in Nigerians. A guy was telling me one day, he got to his wife, and he was trying to give his wife a kind of play. And he was like, hey, what do you mean?
Where did you learn that from?
God forbid.
You've been sleeping with someone else.
Imagine.
He was trying to give what? Say that again.
He was trying to do something new. That the
He
lady
probably-
doesn't know
maybe
about.
he watched something. And for a guy to do that, he may like be dreaming about it with this lady. I'm going to do this. And he said it was like,
What brought the dream to him?
God forbid.
Where did he get that dream from?
You might get it from a movie.
No, he came in.
But he can't just go at her like that.
Can you see
He
you
gotta
now?
talk to her.
Can you see you now? You're trying to be sleeky
Like
here.
you're
You want to be forming westernized and bringing African
No,
mentality
I
into the
am
game.
not. All I'm saying is
No.
the
You need to be in one
communication.
place.
Listen,
You can't see.
You're not.
As a Westerner, if I come home and meet my lady and we are, trying, something. That's why
And
I
she
said
get on her
something. I
knees.
said prep. I said prep. Get on your knees. Those are old folks things. I said prep the body. In an African home, if you haven't prepped the body before, and you're coming in new, you've watched it, you've seen it, whatever you've done to get it is up to you. And you're trying to do that at home. Prep the body. For some African women, two things. You've done it outside. Where did you get it from? Like what you asked now. You said, where did he get that from? You can't be an
gotta
African and be a
communicate.
Western.
You have
you
to
communicate.
communicate.
Doris-
That's all I was trying to say. Listen, why somebody cut me off? When you talk to the person, even though it was me talking to my
who
dad,
cut you
you
off?
have to
Who cut
you
you
have
off?
to communicate.
Ooh.
Let me ask you a question, please. If we're trying to make love now, we're in the wait, relax. We are trying to make love now.
Okay.
We're in the mood. So I will tell you, oh, Nadu, I have to go down and lick you.
It's not
I don't
like
understand.
that.
Okay, how will you say?
Listen.
I don't
I was
understand.
saying-
Please, chip in.
So
You can say it.
listen.
Some can say it.
Hold
No,
on. Hold
you
on.
can talk to your friends about it, right? You can be like, "Hey, I saw this girl do this and stuff like that." You can talk. When you saw something like that you want to try sexually with your wife, don't blindside her. You get what I'm
No,
saying?
I've-
Come sit down before you're gonna prep. Be like, "Baby, look at that. What is that?
What
you
is
wanna
lo-
try
what
that?
are-
You get what
what
I'm
are
saying?
You
I have
can't
to
be in
show
two
up.
places. I'll be
No,
so,
no. This is no.
relax, chill.
I keep saying this thing. A lot of African men need to change their orientation.
No, we have to
No,
go
no,
back to factory
I'm telling
factory
you-
reset.
But you know what's funny
Okay.
with African men?
Okay.
They might be like the three of you talking, and they're like, "No, I don't do it." But it's a lie.
Like,
They do
it's a
what?
lie.
Yeah.
Because what they do at home.
Yeah.
Yeah, what we do at home, it's not a crime.
And why
It's
would you
at
lie
home.
about it?
It's not
because we're-
about lying.
Because Soji's over here talking about will I hug you and stuff. I bet you the first thing he does
Yes.
when he opened that door, baby, I need a hug.
Let me
No,
tell you.
no.
See, yes.
told
See,
you.
let me tell you. I can
say
give
that
you a
about him.
hug, no
Never.
problem.
This
but
guy,
to me, that
if he tell
hug,
you he's a hugging, it's a lie.
you're lying.
I know,
You,
you
hug-
can
you,
make
if
it.
if,
You know
if we
well.
hug from now till tomorrow,
No, it can't work.
that hormone that you talked about, I don't see it. I don't feel it. I'm sorry.
It's
I
not
don't
gonna
feel
work. It's not gonna
It
work.
doesn't
man.
even have
Never.
It's not gonna
How
work.
did you not feel it? No, it's that man hormone that's making you think that you're not feeling it.
No, not men hormone or no hormone. I'm not feeling it. There are times I might be down. You give me a hug at that point in time, then good. Yes. But open the door. But sometimes before I open the door, I will have done my hands like this. But yeah, just hug and go. Because you've made it something
So when you're coming home,
sacrificial
you're
to me.
expecting.
But when I will really accept those hugs is maybe I'm going through something, or I'm expecting something, or I'm down, I'm tired from work, and you hug me, and hey, that woman will work.
Well, can I ask that? So how? Because we're talking about it's a little ironic because you're asking us ladies how to effectively communicate with African men.
No, we asking
You guys
ourselves
are the
too.
African men. So I want to know now, as a lady, how do you effectively communicate with an African man? What do you like? What you were just saying about hugging being exhausting. So then, how do you show affection? How do you show love?
Love. Okay, good. For me, I don't know about anyone else. For me, love comes with your partner. You play with your partner.
How do you play?
There are so many games. You have family time. Yes, 100%. You have family time.
You mean actual activities?
Yes,
Right.
in the house.
That's what I was saying.
No,
right?
you said hug with
No,
her.
it didn't have specifically
No,
have to
wait.
be a hug.
Activities will happen in the home. Like talking will happen in the home. Games will happen in the home. Things like that. You are bonding gradually. You are
Right.
bonding. At that point in time, when you are talking or having those games, it might lead to some other conversation like, oh, what you did the last time, I really do not like it. I'm like, oh, what did I do? Because I wasn't paying attention. But you paid attention. Then at that point in time, you can tell me now, oh, okay, I'm sorry. I will improve. I will try my best. Those are the activities. But for me, the way you said it, all those one, it doesn't. I don't
have
feel
to
it.
be hugging.
Even
But you know
From
what?
me.
Actually, based
Language is
on me
quality.
personally,
Quality time. No talk. Come. Don't because you're tired. You're not, or you are hungry, and you are moody in the house. And you expect me because your expression is showing moody. I won't tell you sorry.
Why?
No,
I want to know. This is something I really
Yes,
wanna
me
know. Why
personally,
not?
I
If
won't
you're
tell you
seeing-
sorry. Or the only thing I'll ask you, what's the problem? And if I ask you 3 times and you say, oh, nothing, I
It
will
depends
never
how you
ask
ask
you
what's the
again.
problem again.
Yeah.
I will
How
never.
did you ask what's the problem?
Oh, babe, what's going on? Why are you moody?
No.
And you're telling me nothing.
this is
Nothing,
no. I
nothing.
disagree with you.
Me, I'm walking away.
Let me
personally.
tell you one thing. You have to hold on. You have to work up your relationship and marriage to the state that even if she's going through any stuff, you don't need to ask her, baby, what is the problem?
right?
She should be looking forward to see you, to tell you everything. You should be her comfort zone.
That's where I'm
And
going.
She
right?
should be your comfort zone too.
Right.
So you have any issue. This is what I keep saying. I don't know why many people they say they're in marriage. You can't confide in your husband. You can't confide
So
in your
I
wife.
have a question.
Okay,
though,
ma'am.
Right? Let's say I went to work, right?
Okay.
And I had a hard time at work. Fine. I want to get back home, like pour everything to my husband, like, oh, this happened, that happened. I would appreciate my man to be willing
To
to
listen.
listen to me, right? I'm not complaining for you to like solve my problem or anything. I
Yeah.
just want you to hear me out.
Yeah.
So that's good. So let's now say, okay, I'm in my time of month whereby my mood is all over the place and I'm all just moody.
Okay.
You understand? Like most times there is basically nothing wrong with me. And I just came home. I don't have any reason why I'm all moody, but I'm just like,
Cramping.
you understand, right? Fine, you ask me, there is really nothing wrong. So I will tell you nothing.
And I can't tell you like, oh, I'm cramping or something.
And
Right.
Why
I don't
can't you
want-
tell me you're
Because
you're
they're not
No,
making
she
my-
don't need to
but
tell you.
women,
So
I
I
don't
know, yeah,
want to
exactly.
explain that part, but I'm in so much
confide in your
pain.
husband.
But you
and
just
I'm
said
waiting.
confide, be free
No.
to talk.
No,
Why you
let me
should-
tell- let-
Here's
So
the thing.
do you expect me to know your days of month you're
See, as long as you're a man,
Then you
right?
should know
I
why not?
No,
expect you-
no. I have better things to put my head
see,
than to
That
know
is-
then
your
you're not paying
period.
attention to me.
That is it.
No,
And
you
you
need
need
I
to pay
disagree on
attention
that.
to me.
You know the date.
No, me personally, I
Hold on,
disagree on
hold
that.
Okay,
on.
here, listen, right? So let me finish, right?
Yeah.
Let's say
Okay.
I'm all moody and everything, and
Yes.
you came to me and you realize that, okay, I'm moody, right?
Yes.
You figure like, okay, I told you there is really nothing going on,
Yes.
right? So I would just expect you to be like, maybe just hug me and be like, okay, it's okay. That would literally calm me down.
Okay, let me chip in. For someone like me, I use myself as an example.
No, we're not
Everyone
making
is
this
different.
case
For
not
someone
about
like
you.
me, if I ask you
No.
3 times and I say that you didn't tell me, I will just leave you. When you are back to your normal routine,
That's
we
not
will
good.
talk.
So
See,
you-
that's
we're
the
different.
mistake.
No.
See, yeah, that's the mistake. So, like, I'm giving you example of another good thing you can do. It doesn't work with everybody.
I don't need to read your mood. You should. He said confide.
That is what I
Wait.
Why
Listen,
is it every time? It's like,
listen.
you see, you're saying there's no template to the relationship.
Right.
Yes.
What do you mean you don't need to? So you don't. I don't have to come tell you there's something. If me and you are in the same house every day, we're in
Yes.
a relationship.
Yes.
You
And
should know when there's something wrong
It
with me.
doesn't
I just can't
Oh, my
open my mouth to
goodness. How
tell you
will I
right
know?
now.
Okay, here is the thing. That is what I'm saying.
I think you're playing a little oblivious here because you'll be able to know a mood.
No, don't get me
Definitely.
wrong. That's why I
You
said I've seen your mood. But what caused the mood? I don't know.
Okay, you may not
Listen.
know what the cause
Thank
of the mood
you.
is, but you've seen the mood.
I've seen the mood.
And I think in
Sir,
a perfect relationship.
You're not being sincere with this guy.
SOJ, listen to
truth.
me.
You're not being
SOJ.
sincere with
Okay.
him.
SOJ,
Wait, hold on.
listen.
And John, you've not talked
Oh,
since.
let me finish
Let-
first.
let- okay,
Let me
finish.
finish
Okay.
first. SOJ, like I said,
Yes.
you notice that I'm moody.
Yes.
You don't know why.
I don't know why.
You asked me 3 times. I told you nothing,
Nothing, yes.
right? And I'm still all moody.
Yes.
It doesn't take you that much to be like, okay, babe, come here. You hug me and be like, it's fine, right? Just that alone will calm me down. Even if there is something really, I'll open up my mind just because you like give me the attention.
Should I say something? You remember when she was talking about hugging? I'm not that type of hugging. Because I believe that if I'm injured now, you don't know. I'm pissed off, I'm in pain.
No, Soji.
You get me?
Soji, hold on. The kind of hug she's talking about is not now this hugging. Now this hugging is the
Comfort
Like
hugging.
it's just like you.
That one is,
I'm not asking you to
that
hug
one
me
is
for
an-
like 15
that is
minutes.
one is
That's why I said
Made
there's
in
no
American
template.
hug.
There's no template. For someone like me,
Yeah,
I love
you know.
talk.
But you say that is the
And
kind
wait,
of
if-
you can communicate with me like that.
That's why I said what happened. If I didn't ask you what happened, I see you moody. I walked in. You're moody, and I didn't ask you anything. I just walked to my room, change, and sit down on my system.
But you know-
that time I believe I've done something wrong because I've seen you in a bad state of mind or whatever. I didn't try to know what's
Okay,
up.
SOJ, right?
But when I try to know what's up, and you blank me, for me, I will improve on that, like you said. But for me, I believe at that point, for me to ask you, I have seen your mood. I've read everything. It costs you nothing to say, oh, babe, I'm in my period. I'm in my month.
She doesn't need to tell you.
You can. What? You're talking effective communication.
No.
SOJ,
I
listen.
agree.
Wait.
I agree with him. That's what I'm saying. I agree.
I don't.
The
See,
we
reason
need-
why
I
reason
don't.
why I agree is because likewise you can turn it around and you come home, your husband, your boyfriend, whoever, or your girlfriend, your significant other is at home and they're moody too. And you come home and you have no idea why they're moody. You've asked. Now, are you a mind reader?
But you know what's funny? Like, if I should just, I asked him what's wrong, and it was like nothing, and he's still all moody, and I'm like, okay, fine, I left. Then something like I won't be okay for real because I know he's still moody.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
That's
Star,
that's true.
This is the way I see it. Men and women, we are wired differently.
Exactly.
If a guy gets home, a man gets home, is moody. If the wife or the girlfriend, babe, what happened? And the guy be like, a woman's not going to leave him alone. He's going to be like, tell me what is going on. And
We won't.
for a man,
for sure.
you get home because of the ego or any stuff.
That's
be
why
like,
you
"What?"
wouldn't do that.
That is the
Part of
truth.
my life as a man. I don't
Exactly.
care.
That is where
That's
I'm
what I
going.
don't have.
The reason why you
Ego
wouldn't
is
I can
hug
say
your
it
wife,
anyway.
you
No.
figure what is
Me
wrong.
asking
That's what
you,
I
should I
don't
tell you
have
something?
in
Ego.
If I didn't
Ego,
ask
long
you,
time I treat
if
that,
I
no
didn't
ego.
ask you,
Stress.
okay, let's go back
It's
to the
ego.
plate. If
I
I
don't
didn't
have-
ask, wait,
that's the truth.
the way you
I mean,
seated,
ego is
if I didn't
stressful.
ask you at all, I saw your mood and I didn't ask you. Then what happened there?
Well, then the whole
Then what?
situation will escalate.
Why must it escalate?
Because why
You
would you not care
ignore.
about how I
Can
feel?
you see the mind game? And then I asked. You blanked me off 3 times. And I said, okay, no problem. For me,
No.
I just left. If I hug you at that point,
See?
that hug means nothing to me. That is me. It means
It's about
nothing.
If you don't care
and
about who
me,
you are with,
exactly.
if you care, you would.
Bumbi, let me. You want to say something, right,
For
Daniel?
me, I want to to what you said. Like, if you're having a stress day at work, I have to know before you even get home.
Can you see another man's point of view?
Text me,
That's
talk to me.
good.
So I'm already prepared that okay.
You're coming on.
You
we
call
gonna
me
talk
with that
about
mood.
What
That's
I'm
good.
doing. I'm
That's
even
good.
waiting
Text her.
outside for you. Like,
Besso
okay.
G is like, I
Wait,
want
no,
to
no, no,
take
no,
you
no,
to
no, no.
a date to see how you're doing.
No, I will. Come
No,
on.
that's
I do
communication.
that.
Tell me
That's
about-
communication.
Tell me about your day.
Okay, can you see the
Because
point
I'll
where he
keep
came from?
disturbing you like,
His
"That's
own is
how you
this.
doing?"
That's
No.
like
Listen
sending
to his own.
up
He
to
said
the cell
before
phone,
you
though.
get home,
Text me like,
tell me.
This is a good man right
Today-
here.
Oh, can you say a good man? But okay, when he gets
Yeah,
home,
today is not good.
when he gets home, in his head, you've planted that today is not a good day when he gets home.
No, it's not.
For
it's not
some men,
no.
you have.
Why would you? Why are you thinking
No.
negativity of it?
This is-
I'm just talking to my sister.
Everything is.
So are you saying I should tell you just for you to prepare your mind for
No.
what I'm
Let
bringing?
you ask
No,
him.
tell me how your day is going.
Yeah.
Can you see the body?
Yeah.
Okay, now you're see.
Because I'll keep
Bro,
Papi,
Papi, you know what she's trying to do now? She's not trying to understand
Can you talk?
why
Like, talk to me
he's
on phone
asking.
before you get home.
You understand?
So even when you
You
get
can't-
home,
you can't be two places at
let
a
me
time.
see outside.
No, so you
Take that
saying
one
that?
away.
Wait. Because I was
Really
almost.
take some advice from him.
No, I took his advice.
Yeah,
And the
what he
advice
said
I
was
took from him
great.
is he will ask. For me, the moment you tell me, oh, I have a stress day at work today and stuff like that.
Well,
For me personally,
Now
the
he's
moment you
gonna
tell
go
me in
on
the car,
first. He's gonna
I will
stop at
take my
Anthony
I
first.
will take my step carefully because that kind of stress you've had in the car, I don't want it to transfer it to me.
But
Because
you-
when I'm coming home, I'm happy.
What do you mean you don't want to transfer it to you?
Women, your
Relationship is one.
No, this
If I ain't,
I
we're
know,
gonna be
this
hands
is the
together
way.
when she come.
This is the way I say it. The truth of the matter is this: you need a woman needs to see the man as his best friend,
Yes,
as his confidant.
yes.
The truth of the matter, if you're in marriage, your wife or your girl cannot see you as such a person. You don't have any reason to be in that marriage.
Yes.
Because life is not bed of roses sometimes. So when a woman is, it may not even be at work. Women sometimes can develop pain in their body, like
Yes,
oh,
anytime.
you've seen women who say, oh, they just felt something in their boobs. They're scared. You know what
Yes.
that means? As a man, even if you are not there physically, she call you on the phone. You need to come out and babe, it's okay, don't worry. But sometimes some women don't speak. That is the truth. For me, as a man, I don't speak. If I have issue with you, I can keep my list for 1 month. I don't
You see the
care.
kind of person he
No, seriously.
We're
I
different.
prefer.
But not with
Hold
your
on, hold on.
woman.
No, hold on.
That's
Hold
not
on.
true.
Oh, no.
Why you say not true?
That's
Not
not
with your
true.
woman.
It's not with women. Hold on, Soji. It's not with a woman alone.
Anthony's not telling the truth.
No, hold on. I
Take
break-
it back.
Okay, I take it back.
He's telling
Oh
you the truth. He says
no,
you take it back.
no, seriously.
It's not
Let's
true.
talk
Okay.
about this. Not with women, but if I don't expect too much from you and you did something wrong, I would rather prefer to keep quiet for you to understand that you've done something wrong to me. Hold on.
not good.
No, hold on.
That's not
But
true.
I'm the same
Oh,
way, and
oh,
it's not good.
it-
It's not
no,
good.
it's good.
I used to be
See,
the
let me
same.
tell you
Let me-
something.
I'm the
I
same
used
Should
to,
I tell
but
you
it's not
something?
good.
No,
If
Sergio,
you
hold on.
offend me,
I don't think he's
I will
telling
walk up to you and
No.
tell you because I don't have that strength.
That's,
To
see,
hold
I have
malice.
the strength to hold mine,
You're not
like to
telling
not
the
tell you,
truth.
oh, you did something, right?
It's true, I'm
but
saying.
then at the long
He's telling you the truth.
You're hurting
I'm telling
me.
you.
He's not telling
Exactly.
the truth.
No.
Because
So
other
you-
Okay, hold on,
Someone
hold
else.
on,
Their
hold
day
on.
happily.
That was right, yeah.
You're still sitting there mad.
Let's all talk about this.
You never-
He's not
No.
telling the
If
truth.
we talk about it, we will have our chip, no future chip, because we still have one part to touch.
Okay.
So continue.
So this is what I'm saying. So sometimes I don't want you guys to come at me like the way you just came at me.
You came at us.
Yeah.
You came at every one of us.
Hold on.
We're coming for you.
So it's not in. I mean, with time,
Yes.
I've already posted all those things. Now, if you like, jump from head to, I'll just be looking at you. If you talk, I'll talk. But the truth of the matter is that women, the Bible even said it. It said they are weaker sex.
Yes.
How did it say it, right? But
Sorry, women or men?
women.
Not maybe the women of this. All
Even
these
till
women now,
today.
they are.
Even till today,
Okay.
that's
I
the way
agree
they are
with you to
created.
disagree.
You understand?
Women
No,
are what?
Women are weaker vessels, right?
Weaker?
Yeah. They are the weak. Yeah.
Hold on, what?
They won't agree. I told you.
I didn't
You are
hear
bringing
that.
the Bible of those days to
Even
now.
if you
These
think
women
those-
won't
Old
agree.
Testament.
Yeah. Even
They are bringing the Bible.
Old
Where's the
Testament.
where?
Yeah.
How?
Old Testament.
When
Hold on.
have we ever been considered the weak?
No, he's
According to
bringing
the
a point
Bible.
from the Bible.
According to the Bible.
Yeah.
Yes.
If you want me to go there, I'll break it out for you.
Yes, that is talking from the
I
Bible.
went to the Bible
Don't
school,
come
so
for
I
it.
know
It's the
what
So
I'm
Bible.
it says in the Bible that women are the weak.
I will show you. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I didn't know that myself.
He will show you in the
maybe
you see?
you
That's
didn't.
your
Maybe your own
assignment.
Bible did not.
Bro.
That's
Sir.
the assignment.
Sir, maybe your Bible did not reach where I read now. But
Why
I'll
are
show
you
you.
quiet?
I've heard of a rib.
I'm wondering, maybe the Bible in Nigeria.
Okay, don't worry.
says
Okay,
that
you know what?
women-
Well, after now, it will
Hold on.
bring it out from
I
the
will
Bible.
show
Let
you.
him
I will
finish.
show you seriously. So, for me, a man should be like a stabilizing factor sometimes. I know we have many strong women around.
Yes.
They're even much more stronger than most men.
Yes.
They can do things that men dare not to do.
Yes.
But the way God has written it, men, if you are in the life of a person, you should be like a stabilizer. So if she goes through anything, you should be the first point of call.
Thank you.
For her to say, babe, this is what I'm going through. And when we're talking about like, if a lady is in the house is being moody, you get to the house, you can't just leave your guy and allow it to be moody. Even on the phone, like you call somebody, you know how you speak, and you call her, and she be like, you be like,
happened?
are you okay?
Yes.
But you just don't leave her and
No,
say,
I didn't say
"Eh."
leave. I said
That's
I
what
would
she said, though.
ask. I said I
Even
would
if you ask 3 times, don't just
no,
leave.
I'm
You
sorry.
can't leave.
We are wired
No.
differently. The way you can
So you-
hold malice.
Now you are
I don't
learning.
know how to
Hey.
say
You're
it.
learning.
I don't know how to hold malice.
You're
I don't know how to
learning.
hold. He knows I don't know how to hold malice.
So let me
I don't
ask
know
you a
what malice.
question.
good with it.
SOJ,
If you
let's
step on me
Okay,
now,
maybe I say I keep quiet.
before
SOJ,
you
let
leave,
me
I will
ask
call
you a
So
question.
you ask me.
If you
Just 1 minute, seconds.
when you
Hold
now
on.
leave, what's gonna go up next?
When I leave you at that point in time, I'm doing what I'm doing. But if I come back and see that you're still in that mood, trust me, I'm not hugging you. I will sit by your side. You will cough it out because I want to know.
You don't
That's
have to.
how will
Oh,
you-
that
how
is
will
what
you
I
do
tell
it?
you to
That's
do.
How will I do it?
Yes.
That's where you now prep. We don't go that. Let's go to the next topic. That's where see that's what I'm saying. See, sometimes I've seen people in relationship arguing, and the lady is moody and everything. And the guy will say, Ogade, sorry, I'm saying some. I'll say, Mr. Man, hold that pecker, our body will calm down. It
That's
works.
what I'm
That's what I'm
saying.
saying. So I'm different. That some people, like you said, you should just hug you for that second, it will calm you down. I'm not like that. Because that hug at that point in time, to me,
It's
We
unavailable.
don't need it for you. You're not getting it.
if I don't want to hug, I don't want to hug you now.
said for
It's
you.
not you.
Okay, let's go to the
Not
next
you.
topic. The next one before the time is going.
And
Then-
wait. Before we go to the next topic, while Anthony was saying that,
Yeah.
if I see something, I will be quiet. I won't say nothing. That is a lie. Because let me tell
you are quoting him wrong.
yeah, that was a lie.
listen.
Okay,
Because-
we've heard
I
that.
don't
We've
talk.
heard that.
Everybody know I
okay,
don't talk.
Well, no.
let-
But he's not that type of person.
Okay.
Like if you're standing outside, and Anthony see you're talking to somebody or something, he's gonna ask you, the way I saw you talking, it don't even matter if you're anything to him or whatever. He's gonna tell you like, hey, the way you was this mad and stuff like that. I don't want to see you like that again. No.
That's him telling you that not him himself. That's two different things.
That's
I'm
a
sorry.
lie.
Okay, before we
Really?
go up,
I'm
now
gonna cast
we've
you,
talked
yeah, don't
about
worry.
communication. We've talked about marriage. Now, what role does sex plays in a relationship or marriage? Everyone has to speak to this. What role?
We start from star. Yeah.
Star.
Yeah.
Yes, we're putting you on the spot.
No,
What role
sorry for-
does sex play in marriage, relationship, and so on?
It's interesting you say that because I think it depends on the maturity level of the couple. I think it depends on the maturity level of the couple. And also, some people don't like sex as much as you think. You get what I'm trying to say? Is that makes sense? Because I think we live in a society where we think that, just because someone's attractive or someone else is attractive and you guys are together, that it's going to be a sexually fueled relationship. But it could just be like when we were talking about love and how you define marriage and everything like that. Does sex have to be a part of that? I think it is important to have a healthy sex life because You know, if you don't kiss your man at home, somebody else will.
And
Okay.
and to point it out, if you kiss a man at home, doesn't
They
mean
can still
somebody
do
will.
it.
So is that what you're chipping in, or you want to elaborate?
You can kiss, you can do anything. There's still going to someone's still.
Exactly.
Women, what role do you think sex plays in relationship or marriage?
It's huge.
Hold your mic close to yourself, please. Hold it close. We need to know more. More.
That's good.
I'm sick
Okay.
of this, man.
So it is huge, right? And it's especially when the women are like having children, like giving birth, like it does a lot of like changes in their body. Well, so to me, I believe it is up to both the men and women, like to really understand how things will work from there on, you know?
I already have something to talk.
Communication.
The DJ.
Sex is so.
Move your mic close to
Yeah,
yourself.
sex
Speak
is
louder.
so important. It
That's
spice,
also was-
it
it's-
spice up the marriage,
Okay.
it spice up the relationship.
Okay.
But you still have to like talk about it. Like some people want it 3 times in a week, some want it 4 times in a week. Some men
want it
want
7
it
times.
anytime.
Anytime.
So you just still have to talk about it. And like you said that time, he wants missionary, she wants dog style. Just spice it up, make it fun. It should be like something you want, like you look up to, like, I'm going home. Your comfort zone. That's right. See to it.
Nadu. Why are you staring at me? You've never
I have a question. I have a question for the married men.
What is wrong with what is wrong with this girl? Why are you laughing?
She's in the sex world, you know. We are talk.
Sex is
Move
very.
the mic close to yourself.
It's like-
I can't
it's-
hear you.
It's like your best topic or something.
No,
Move it closer. Move it closer. Please.
no, it's like mentioning sex alone is
Okay,
giggling.
listen. Okay.
Sex is a very important part of every
Why are you not
relationship.
frowning talking about sex?
It has to be a very important part of every relationship, because in actuality, like, it's intimacies, like the way that you touch each other. You can have a relationship with everybody, but you and your man, the way that sex is the main part where you're coming each other, you're swapping souls, you're swapping spits, everything. You're inside of each other. So when you say sex, and then that's different. You can't just talk to me saying sex. There's making love, there's fucking, there's
Sure.
hit and run, there's,
Eat and run. The master.
Kiss and tell.
Kiss and tell.
There's different type of it. But love, that real making love, that sex is important, because when we're talking about hugging and all of that stuff, even when your wife is stressed, even your husband is stressing something from work and stuff like that, that sex, when you come back home, it's going to make him forget whatever the hell. It's working out. You need to keep your body healthy.
You need to release the
You need to
stress.
stretch. Whoa.
Papi.
For me, I believe sex should be spontaneous.
When you,
A lot
I like
of
it when you
a lot of
spontaneous.
women, or let me say, a lot of African, we're too rigid when it comes to sex. Sometimes you may want to have sex in the bathroom,
Yes.
but most African women,
You've
they
left
do-
it outside. You're in trouble.
you said we should be bold and talk, man. Yeah, sometimes you need to spice it up.
Yes.
You
In
need
the kitchen,
in the kitchen. You go to the bathroom. You go to the concert. You go to the
on the
bath.
side of the stove, not the top of the stove, on top of the
You can
stove.
sit on the stove while you're cooking. You see, okay, it's just gonna burn you a little bit. So for me, sex is part of union
Okay.
between
Open
two
the
people.
freezer a little bit so it can
You got,
cool
but you.
air.
I mean, people are they're just too rigid about when it comes to sex. They don't want to talk about it. Even sometimes some wives they want this, they can't communicate.
can't
They got to be
say
like, huh? Where do you learn that from? Boy, she needs it. Like you too. Like somebody was talking about something yesterday. The old man is over 70.
Yeah, I was
but-
talking a lot yesterday, weren't you?
yeah, but the guy was like, he wants the girl to be on him all the time. He's over 70. It's not even getting hard.
On him how?
Yeah.
How do he want her to be on him? Like,
Nadu, relax.
You get what I'm saying?
Chill, please.
So it
Top
just,
of the
it just,
line.
yeah,
You're going deep.
it just
Our
wants,
time is
but
limited.
it's not getting hard.
Our time.
But it just still wants the
The
girl
sex.
to give him head all the time. So
Okay,
I
before
mean,
we dive into it, you say you have a question.
So my question is, okay, it's not just married men alone, like even the men.
Okay.
Do you guys ever get tired of sleeping with like your partner?
Okay.
I know where that question is
they
coming
do.
from because I want to ask Stars and Nadu. The question you asked the other time while we're downstairs, you said if you want to get married, you want to have your own room to yourself. Is that right? It's not a matter of harm. You say yes or
No. There it is
we
an
have limited
because
time.
okay. Because all right, I like quality time with my husband or my man or my boyfriend, whoever I'm with. But my thing is also sleep quality. You know what I'm trying to say? So that's probably what you're going through. I don't know what you were saying. Like my parents slept in the same room, but eventually got different rooms because of my dad snoring. You know, it's just getting peaceful rest. But aside from that situation, I think I would rather just sleep in the same bed with my husband.
What about you?
It has to be
Small
the
to
same room. Because, I mean, look, we can have separate rooms, right? Like, we can have a big, a separate closet. Let's say that. We can have our own separate closets or our living stuff. Because sometimes I don't want my husband or my guy's stuff to be mixed with my stuff. With my stuff. I like my stuff, specifically my shoes, my purse, and everything like that. But then at night, we have to be within each other.
Okay, so thank you for that. Let's go back
So
to
you
our
can't
topic.
marry someone that works
Okay,
night shift.
but me ask you a question that
Yeah.
men get tired?
Get tired.
No, I'm gonna be
Yeah.
working night shift too.
Night shift.
See,
No, hold on. Let me answer. You will answer yours too. Yes, it's true. Sometimes men don't even want to have sex for like they're on sabbatical. That is the truth. You don't even remember it.
yes, there are times. Yes, 100.
Are you saying that with a straight face? Because it seemed like you was almost stuttering.
Yeah, I know what I'm saying because some
get
people
that.
get drunk too,
Yeah.
and they can't. You can't really do anything. So it works both
Then
ways.
it's against the law. You can't be drunk to the point where you can't.
For me, yes, men can get tired. There are times we just don't think about it. But
Why not?
Life drama.
it's life. Life
So
drama
now,
comes in.
if you get tired of doing it, right?
Yes.
But do you feel like doing it with someone else? Like, let's say you got attracted to some other women.
Right, it's the spice of life.
That's spice of life.
So then that's where it comes to that men will always like cheat.
Yo.
It's
It's
not
not
all
cheating.
men.
You call it cheating.
You call
You
it cheating.
call it what else? do
What do
you
you call it? So it's okay.
Let
If
me
you get-
wait,
it's like,
relax. We'll
women,
still
you ever
talk.
heard them
Relax.
say,
We have
you
limited
can't
time. We
always
have
eat
limited
a
time.
goosey.
Okay.
You sometimes you want
Wumi,
to switch
let
it.
me
You
go
don't
back
want
to
to-
you.
Yeah, about all the time,
Men,
huh?
sometimes men get tired of sex. Don't get me wrong.
No,
But-
not get
All of my
tired
girls
of
to live,
sex.
not my
What?
living.
Get
Of the
tired
same
of
woman.
having sex with the
With
same
your
woman.
Same woman.
Because I'm gonna be
Wait,
honest.
let me
See,
be
listen,
real with
I'm
you.
gonna be honest.
Yes,
sometimes I
yes.
get tired of
See.
having sex with my partner,
Sometimes men
right?
get
But that
tired.
doesn't mean I wanna do it with someone else.
See, let me
Right.
tell you something. Men get tired of sex with the same partner. Some men, not all men, don't let me say men. Some
get a
men,
toy.
Some men, they do it. Don't get it twisted. Some men get tired of having it with the same woman. Now, it now depends. If the woman notices that she's been throwing those advances out, but one way or the other, the man is not receiving it. That's where, when we talk about spice, how do we
Even though,
spice it up?
to me, even once in a while, couples should have like a holiday, sex holiday. That is
For the
truth.
weekend.
It's not even for the weekend.
We
You
get
can
tired.
for like a
but
month.
don't get it
Then you
twisted.
come back
Just
again.
because we
Yeah.
are tired
A
of
month.
the same
I can
woman
stay without having
that we
sex.
are married to in the house,
A month.
the other
Yeah.
lady outside, not the,
you
not
don't believe
the,
it.
that's just men.
Don't
Are
mind
big,
this,
let me just say, men are carried away by what they see. We can be carried away by what we see, but you see the one at home. If there's no issue, it's still the one. Don't get it twisted.
So
I
now
get
let me
tired
ask a question, right?
Yes,
you got tired
throw it.
of having intimacy with your wife, right? And then you found someone outside that is giving you and you're liking it.
No, don't get it twisted. That's why I said.
We still get tired with it.
You see, that's why I said something. We are carried away. If there's no problem in the household, remember I said that. If there's no problem in the household, men are carried away by what they see because they are. Let me please.
That is your own view.
That's my own view. Yes,
Yeah, that's
men are
your
carried
own
away
view.
by what they see.
So you
because
at
they're
work?
having it outside. doesn't mean they are investing in that one. No.
But you're still having it.
You're still having it, yes.
So your wife can go have it too.
If then it now depends on their relationship. At that point in time, I go left, it might go
This guy
right, it
is
might go
not
forward.
listening.
Your wife.
It's
You are
life
not
choice.
serious.
My wife.
You
It's
are
life
not-
choice.
But you are not a husband. Me, I am a wife.
See,
Eh?
listen,
That
listen.
you can step
That's
out.
why, and I said,
Like you go
if
to
you
work,
notice, you're
your
throwing those
secretary dropped the
advances.
soap or
You're
dropped
throwing
the
those
pen
advances.
in front of you.
The man is not receiving it. Then you can spice it up. It now depends on how.
You gotta invite a guy to
No,
go.
why
So
would you
now,
invite someone? That's
how
madness.
do I now
don't-
another
don't introduce
question?
anything to
How
someone.
do how do a woman make like the man not to like get tired of the intimacy? Should should the lady reduce how much time they spend doing it, or what? Like how do you
Let me
like
tell
how
you
do you
one
not
thing.
get
And then you
I
can
don't
cut
think.
them
I
off
think
'cause
that's
they'll be like they're
putting-
not fully
I
satisfied.
think that's putting a man's. I don't even know what the right word to say for it. Like a man's I don't know, thinking with their dick ahead of.
We have to think in faculty.
No.
I'm saying ahead, like it's not your responsibility. I don't think it's on a woman to then think, oh, what can I do to make sure my
He's
man
not
doesn't go out
Let me sum this-
like
let-
have
let-
sex
let
with
me
someone
sum this
else.
thing up.
I don't think
If you
it's
love
on the
a
woman.
this is it. Let me tell you, Star. If you love a woman, whether your wife or your girlfriend, you can never be tired of her. That is just sexually. I'm telling you, because this is how God wired men. If you get something from a lady and you're still getting it, you still want to come back to get it. Once in a while, you can have like, this can be like a vacuum in a short while. But when you see yourself, you want to tear yourself up. That is the truth. But if you sleeping all the time, I always try to encourage guys, once in a while, even if you are living on the same bed, once in a while, just leave yourself for like 2 weeks. You come back, you want to kill each other. That's the truth. But you do it today to do it. It's like you eating. You're going to be like, no.
No,
That is what I'm saying.
no. If they are doing missionary all the time, I'm sorry. I've said it.
So how many songs
If
do
you
you
are
have?
if you are doing missionary all the time, so for some men, they might get tired. If you are exploring with your partner,
This guy, you and this, you're exploring.
How many times
Am I
do you have
lying
sex
here?
with your
What are
wife
you-
a week?
I feel like that's also
SOJ.
true for the woman.
for the woman, you
SOJ.
need to explore
How many times do you think couples should have sex every week?
every week.
Every day.
You need to consider a lot of
every
things.
day?
I'm just saying.
You need to consider a lot of things. No. You need to consider a lot of
Yeah, there was a
things.
time
There are
I
different
was
kinds
out-
of
I did
sex.
it
Don't get me
every
wrong.
day.
You need to
Yeah.
consider a lot of things.
Then,
There are different kinds of
like
sex.
food.
Hope you know.
That's the truth.
There's quickie
squeaky.
that lasts
Yeah,
30
there's
seconds.
quickie, there's less-
The man just wants to
lasts how
release.
long?
Some men are 30 seconds. Quickie. You don't know what they call quickie. You are an expert. Why you are
People
looking
have
at me
sex
like this?
for 30 seconds.
Quickie. The man just want to come.
That is not sex.
What's that?
Okay. Define sex.
Not 30 seconds.
Define it.
I rebuke
Well,
it.
some men are-
I said quickie. That's why I said quickie.
no. some-
Allow me.
Hold on. So-
Quickie or not, 30 seconds, I rebuke
No,
it.
so there are some men like that even before they.
Why
get
you
married.
lying?
I
Even before, see,
rebuke it.
let me tell you something. There are some men that
So
in
you-
their brain,
you gotta tell
yeah,
them.
I'm saying, in their
Round
brain,
up.
what they just want is to just get it out.
We can finish this topic today.
We can't.
I know you are very happy about this topic. So round up.
There's no
Podcast.
set time for sex, though.
No
Okay.
set time.
Depends
Yeah.
on both of you.
30 seconds.
It should be spent.
3
Mommy.
days in a week, 4 days in a
You
week.
got-
30 seconds.
No, that
You
won't
can,
do it.
Make
you
it
can
fun.
have sex Monday
30
to
seconds.
Friday.
That's
That's
not
not sex.
30 seconds.
No, you can have
Anthony.
One,
Well,
two,
yeah.
three.
30
You
seconds.
can have sex of 30 seconds. and
SOJ.
It's going to be stuck in your brain
Son
forever.
of Jesus.
Yes.
Yeah.
Jesus was-
Wait, for you, I'm sorry, for you, it's not sex. But for the man that has gone into the pipe and come out, it is
I'm
called
done.
sex. I'm sorry. to
Yeah.
say.
30 seconds.
Yes.
I've-
Because the mi-
Jesus was in that desert for 40 days.
Round up.
40 days. And you're telling me,
Round up.
and this generation, in 2024, 30 seconds, what is the man? What?
Have you not seen? Don't let us go far. We can't finish this topic
So,
today. Okay.
2 minutes notice.
to round it up, right?
Yeah.
So what was the final definition? So how do you, because there was three, right? We're talking about marriage, sex,
Yes.
communication.
Yes.
Right? So marriage, we discussed that. But I feel like communication, we jumped around so much, but what's the takeaway for the audience? You know, what's the takeaway?
Okay.
So what is one, even like,
for the communication, because we're all different. So we're all different. You can see that when I was talking about the way I communicate is different from the way
No
he
template,
communicates.
period.
There's no template. All you just need to do is
Understand your
make
partner.
sure that in your household, whether dating or
understand each
relationship,
other.
Understand your partner.
Communication
Because there's no
makes the
template.
two of them.
Spend more time
And like I
together.
said, it's a holy trinity.
130.
Okay.
That's it. All three of them have to be together to work
Yeah,
together.
That is it.
That's
okay.
it.
Thank you all for coming today.
Thank you
This
for
has been
inviting
a
us.
very
Thank you for
good
having us.
communication. We really appreciate you all for coming, and thank you. And to our viewers, please, I'm begging, like, subscribe, and watch.
Share.
And share it. Yeah. Support us by doing that. We really appreciate it. Thank you all. Bye.
Thank you.